We used to have lots of fun in Savannah in the 60s and 70s and even in the 80s. We still do, but it's different. Back then, downtown had more soul and less freaking cars. We weren't so sophisticated, but plenty marinated, if you know what I mean. I'll bet you do, you superfly, you. Back then, Savannah wasn't so cool as now, but bathtubs were filled with hot women, chicks. Oh, let go of your PC and stay with me here. Hot women, chicks, drinking cold beer. This foxy lady, painted by Mr. Jimmy Williams, lived on the corner, Jefferson and Anderson Streets, just blocks from here. That is, until this coy, cool, creamy brown, airbrushed baby doll showed up to take over the corner from Miss Foxy. If we marched over there now to Jefferson and Anderson, we would be overcome to see her vamping as cars shoot by. But if you have blood in your veins, these lips are worth slamming on the brakes and backing up for, pulling out your M-I-N-O-L-T-A Minolta with that phallic, telescopic lens that lends itself to seeing things a little closer and seeing things that most everybody is missing and even the officials are dissing. But hey, the way to a man's heart is through his stomach, and moving down Montgomery Street, we see food. We see seafood, colored so bold and bright that you think it's hot and steamy, but that can't be. It's just a freaking wall, man. Oh man, I love the way my man, the Sandman, the good man, Mr. Leonard Miller, yes, that man, the God-loving, Jesus-sharing man, pushes that paint up on the wall. This little dockside village overlooks the dusty lane at Montgomery and 35th. Whiting, fish, smoked neck bone, smoked Joe Louis, pigtail, pork neck bone, pigtail, pig feet, pork chop, smoked turkey wing, beef liver, ground beef, sausage patty, whole chicken leg, quarter, chicken wing, oxtail, frozen vegetable, cut okra, mixed vegetable, black-eyed peas, and baby lima beans. Mrs. A.B. Futch ran their corner store that you just saw for decades, not days, on MLK and 35th Streets. Oh, sandwich board, you survived until the 90s, standing your ground. Don't let it be so, not a scad latte bar. Oh no, not yet. Oh no, Mr. Bill Doors, don't let it happen. Back behind Beaver's barber shop. Hey Leroy, how you doing after that big bad heart attack? Corner of Martin Luther King Boulevard and 42nd. Holy Tabernacle Bookstore and Gifts. This is where the Euphrates meets paying the freight. Culture, commerce, capitalism collide right around the corner from Beaver's barbershop, right here in little old Savannah. Every day, Yahweh, thank God there are people, capable people, talented and agreeable, as my friend, the photographer, Susan Earle, who goes with me on Sunday, early Sunday morning, zooming in and zooming out to discover and uncover jewels like this. Is there an Egyptologist in the house? Every customer will be treated with dignity and respect. I wonder why those words wound up on this Wheaton Street wall. Dignity and respect. I wonder why Mr. Jimmy Williams, born in Savannah, graduate, Beach High School, 1964, Vietnam bound and beat down, painted those words. Dignity and respect on that Wheaton Street wall. This guy fixes cars. It's just a garage back behind the Salvation Army. You know, on MLK, just before 52nd Street in the SCAD video barn. You wonder, what are people thinking? Painting all that stuff on their walls? Don't they know nothing about design? Design, D-E-S-I-G-N. Design, D-E-S-I-G-N. Don't they know nothing about design? The Hudsons, 3 generations strong, grand, dad, and son, have been cutting hair and listening to hopes and dreams right there in the shop and making art, the art of listening, the art of conversation, the art of turning boys to men. But let's not kid ourselves. It's the strong women who... Frogtown, yep, just behind the Inmark station on MLK. Before the lofts of Frogtown, there was stills, moonshine. Years ago, Elisha McGraw told me about using pieces of soft white bread to sop up the moonshine off the streets after the cops had come with their axes. Church parking lot, wall on Montgomery, just south of Gwinnett Street. Artist unknown to us so far. About a silent prayer. Spaceman, airbrushed by Jimmy Williams. Victory between Montgomery and MLK, long gone. Please let's thank Susan Earle for taking these and hundreds of other photos. Robert Batchelor at Georgia Southern for championing and archiving these images, and Dr. Susan Falls from SCAD for beginning to create some of the questions about the future of this kind of visual art within our city. Martin Luther King Boulevard, just south of Anderson Street in Henry. Artist unknown to us. Jack Lee, the photographer, saw the world in black and white and found contrast. Jack once told me that an artist is anyone who has to say what they have inside. Artist unknown.